Wish you had a bigger allowance? Looking to make a little extra cash? Well, today in the Zone, you'll meet several kids with great money-making ideas. Sound good to you? Me too, so come on, let's get started.
It's Friday, the Friday Zone. That's my way to carry on. Ooh, the Friday Zone. Well, what do you got at the end of the week? It's a big, big world. Let's take a peek. Now we're in the Friday Zone.
Hi, I'm Echo, host of the Friday Zone, welcoming you to the start of a great weekend. First up, I have a question. Have you ever had a lemonade stand? If you did, you were quite the entrepreneur. What does that mean? Well, it means you started and managed a business. Sound like something adults do, and it is. But starting your own business is something kids do all the time. How do you get started? Well, we have someone who's going to share with some tips with us today in the Zone. Hi.
Hi, Echo. How are you today?
Just fine.
for
Come on
having
in, no problem. This is Chip Snively, who is a finance professor. So Chip, I know most adults are not successful at starting their own business and keeping it going. So you have 10 tips for kids to be successful business starters or entrepreneurs. So what are those?
Well, first of all, I think it's really important that the kids know the demand for their product or service, if that's what they're starting. Hopefully there's a market for it and people will want what they're willing to sell or provide.
So that's what you mean. How much people are going to want what they want to
Absolutely.
give? Okay.
Absolutely. Secondly, the next thing that they really need to understand in terms of ultimately they're wanting to make money is what are those customers willing to pay for it? A lot of people may want to pay a lot of money, some may not want to pay very much at all. They need to know how much their customer base is willing to pay.
And they also need to know how much they need to charge so that they can make a profit.
Absolutely.
So you have to find a balance between that. Okay.
Third thing that's probably really important for them to know is how much is it going to take for them to start up the business. So typically in lots of businesses, you can't just walk in and begin.
Exactly.
You need some money.
You need some money.
You need some money up front to make money. You need money to make money. And as a result, they need to know what that startup funding is. And that's going to be important for them to spend some time understanding before they get going.
So there's a lot of background research involved in this.
Exactly. You might have a great idea, but there's some planning that needs to go into it before you can get started.
Okay.
Okay, number 4, even though they're going to have an idea of how much money is required to start at the business, they're going to need to know where they can go get that money, whether it's at a bank or whether some other investor maybe. An obvious place or an obvious source for young kids is their parents. A lot of money comes from their parents to help start these up. So it's a natural place for kids, first place for them to start looking anyway.
So save up that allowance.
Absolutely, absolutely. It all kind of originates with the family. The fifth thing that would be important for them to think about would be, as you had mentioned earlier, they've got to determine the cost of this product. So ideally when they're deciding how much they want to charge for the product to sell it, hopefully they're selling it for more than it costs them to produce.
Exactly. That's the point of the thing.
Absolutely. So it gets us back to the profitability. Hopefully they're selling it for more, or ideally they want to sell it for more than what it costs them to make the product or how much it costs them to provide that service.
And like you said, it has to be balanced against how much their consumers are going to be willing to pay.
Absolutely. If they decide that that making the product or providing the service is too costly relative to what the customers are willing to pay, then there may not be a business there at all, or at least one that they want to take part in.
All right, makes sense to me.
The sixth thing on the list that's important is a very important piece is to estimate the number of people that may be involved in providing the service or building the product. It's one thing to go into business for yourself, but when your demand is high or if you have a very complicated job, it may require a number of people, i.e. employees, to be involved. So you have to take into account, can I hire these people? Are they available? Are they willing to work in support of this business opportunity along with me? And so that's something they're going to have to consider as well. So employee base and so forth.
Okay, so we have all these things to consider. We are running out of time, so quickly just go through the last three
Okay.
that you want to highlight.
A couple of things that I think are probably really important aside from all these little technical aspects. One is be sure that in starting up a business, you're willing to sacrifice your time and effort to do it. I think that's probably one of the most underestimated elements going into business for yourself. You forget about how much time it's really going to take and how much time it's going to take away from things you like to do.
Yes.
You have to
These
give
things
up
don't
stuff.
happen overnight.
Right. You have to give up stuff to spend time on the business and make it successful. The other one is to recognize that if it's a good business, you're going to have competition. Good ideas are not typically new ideas. Other people have thought about them, but working hard and recognizing that other people are going to want to do the same thing as you is going to be important, and you're going to have to be able to combat that competition.
All right, well, those are excellent, excellent tips.
Thank you.
Very interesting, important things to consider. We challenged 6 kids to start a business. They were paired off and 3 businesses were formed. Chip took some time to train these new business owners, so how did your meetings go?
Fantastic. The kids were very interested and very enthusiastic, and it was fun working with them to help answer their questions.
Good to hear, good to hear. Well, now before we bring them out, let's take a peek at that meeting with the help of the Zone Cam.
We're being challenged to just try to start our own business and try to make a profit out of the whole challenge.
Ready to learn about business today? Okay.
Say you've never really thought about starting a business, you might want to take some pointers.
It's going to be very important for you to know what your customers are willing to pay.
One of the first things I'm going to do when I start my business is sell it as a reasonable price.
So it's important to know how many people do you need to help you to do your business.
For working with a partner, we'll have to figure out who's going to be doing what at what times.
You could be the best dog walker and pooper scooper there is in the whole town of Ellettsville or in Bloomington or Monroe County. But if nobody knows you can do that, you're going to be sitting there with an empty bag and an unused pooper scooper.
Some of the things I need to do to get my business running are to get signs and posters and put them up around my neighborhood so people will know about my business.
I think Chip was a great example. He definitely taught me a lot about running a business. I think he has quite a bit of experience.
Bye.
All right, thanks a lot.
See you on Friday.
Thank you very much. See you Friday. Have a good week.
Bye. See you on
Bye,
Friday.
thanks.
Let's bring out our business challengers today in the zone. Hey guys, come on in, come on in. We are going to start with you right here on the end. Liz and Pam, tell me what the name of your business is.
Liz and Pam's Fancy Flip-Flops.
Fancy flip-flops. So obviously it has something to do with flip-flops, but what is this business?
We sell flip-flops to people.
Do you sell decorated flip-flops to people? Because I'm seeing some fancy sequins here.
Yeah. Yes.
So you get to decorate them. Okay, and what kind of business is this? Is it you see it as a service to people?
It's a service, but then again, it's a product because it's something that they buy and then they wear.
Exactly, and you fancy it up a little in the process. So why did you decide to decorate flip-flops?
It sounded fun and interesting, and we would learn a lot out of it.
Get to express your creativity.
Did you find a lot of people wanted them?
Yeah, we sold a whole bunch because they thought that our price is pretty even compared for shoes. So.
And that's why you ended up with a big bag of money here. So how did you decide on how much you were going to charge the people that were interested in buying them?
They would usually pay that much in the store, and people would want to wear flip-flops for that price.
Okay.
Absolutely, I would pay a lot more than $3 for a pair of flip-flops. I know I have a lot of flip-flops that are more than $3, so I think this is a great deal. But I want to know, did you actually buy the flip-flops to decorate?
Yes.
And how much did you get them for?
$1 each pair at Walmart, and then we got the decorations and we just put them on our own style.
So if you have a whole bunch of decorations that don't cost very much and dollar flip-flops, $2 or $3, you're getting a $2 profit roughly, right?
Yeah.
That's excellent. Do you think that is a pretty good?
That's a pretty good business.
Pretty good price?
There's a lot of people that would like to make that type of money.
And before that, when we did the division and subtraction, we only had to sell them for 49 cents each pair.
Oh my gosh.
No, each flip-flop.
Each flip-flop, okay. And that would what, break even?
Yeah.
As far as what, so you charge a little bit more.
But then we wouldn't get a profit. We'd just be paying back the
Exactly. And
expenses.
the whole point is to make a profit, right?
Mostly, yes.
So how much did you guys end up making?
$33.
$33 in 1 week. And that's pretty excellent. You guys did an awesome, awesome job. So how did you get the word out about your flip-flop business?
We made flyers and signs.
Are these some examples right here?
Yes.
I see Liz and Pam's fancy flip-flops. I like the little decorations you put on there. These are so cute. Where did you hang these up? Did you put them around town, give them out to your friends?
And at school.
At
Some.
school. Good idea. So do you know anybody else that's doing this business? Any competition?
Nope.
Well, Walmart and
Well,
at
other
stores,
places that
though.
sell them, but
And you bought them from the stores plain, but you're making them a little bit,
Yeah.
better, giving them a little bit of oomph. So what do you think? How did they do? I think they did an excellent job.
First of all, they provided a product that people that were interested in, and they made something very nice and pretty, and they were able to make some money on top of it. So it looks like it was a very good business for only 2 weeks' work, right?
yep.
Absolutely.
Outstanding.
So I know that, seasons are changing. It's going to get warmer. Do you think you're going to continue decorating flip-flops and selling them?
Yeah.
We might a little, so.
Maybe a little, private request, service on demand kind of thing. Well, I think you guys did an absolutely excellent, excellent job. Made some money. Had a great leader. So good job. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Well, really, really good job.
Thank you.
There are all types of business ventures. One way to start a business is by inventing something and then selling that product or selling that idea to someone else. Today, not only will we look at the 3 businesses these kids started, but we'll also take a look at 3 inventions. These are products that I'm sure we've all bought or used. So let's see how the first one came about.
Today's inventoon is chewing gum. No one knows who first decided that sap from the spruce tree was something you could chew on, but Native Americans were doing it for centuries. They showed it to the European settlers who were colonizing the Americas. It was even a favorite of the great Mexican general Santa Anna. Many years after winning the famous battle at the Alamo, Santa Anna moved to New York, where he introduced his love of gum chewing to a man named Thomas Adams. Adams thought the gum might be good for tires. Thankfully, he eventually figured out it had better uses.
These are our business challengers, Addison and Douglas. So guys, tell me the name of your business.
Easy Done Landscaping.
I can see on this lovely banner you've created. So tell me a little bit about it. What do you do?
Well, we have a copy of our flyer there. It's sweeping, watering.
I see
Mulching.
sweeping, mulching. So you're basically doing yard work for people.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I would certainly appreciate that business. Why did you decide to do lawn work?
Well, we like to work outside. We both enjoy the outdoors a lot.
And we also decided this because it's getting to that time of year where people are going to start getting flowers and stuff to plant.
Absolutely, and we'd all like someone to do the dirty work, right? How much are you charging for your services?
Well, we would charge about 5 hours per hour.
$5 an hour? And an hour you could get a lot done too. So I think that's a pretty good price. What do you think?
That sounds excellent, and I'm sure there's a lot of people are interested in having that service. I know I would be interested as well.
So I know yard work I can see requires a lot of tools. What did you guys need to get started? Do you already have this stuff around?
No. We pretty much just needed not very much money, just a few dollars to get this up and running.
So what did you buy? Like, I don't know what this is. Did you have to buy these?
Yeah.
They were weeders.
Oh, weeders. Oh, cool.
One of our big jobs was pulling weeds.
Yes, I bet.
Most people
I
hire
bet.
us for that.
And I see we have some gloves here and a broom for sweeping. And you charge $5 an hour, and you also brought some pictures of you guys doing some work. So let's go ahead and see these. All right, what is that? I see. Oh, are you doing some weeding there?
Yep.
We're doing weeding together.
Yeah, and that house is really hard to weed at because of all the brushes.
Yeah, there's a bunch of.
Yeah.
I know if you think about an hour of hard work in a lawn, that's pretty hard work. So what kind of customers are you targeting with this?
Well, we're targeting customers with lawns, obviously,
Obviously.
and customers nearby us, so we can get our service to them easily.
So you can walk.
Yeah.
And I mean, this stuff probably wouldn't be so bad to carry, so you can just lug this around the neighborhood and yeah, well, great job. Do you have any tips?
So just be sure to be ready to work hard and wear a hat.
I bet it's going to be very warm coming up. You guys are going to have to work hard. Probably have a lot of customers. And how many jobs did you actually get?
A few.
A few. Did you end up making a pretty good profit?
Yep.
I made $12.50, just me.
And I made about $18.
So you guys both did really well. These are excellent. What was the hardest part about doing this?
Probably like, I don't know.
The work itself.
That's what I'm thinking. Actually getting out there and pulling those weeds.
Yeah.
How about getting the word out? Was it pretty easy to let people know what was going on?
We passed out flyers.
Yeah, I see. And they're really nice flyers too. Did you hang them up around the neighborhood?
Well, we rubber band them on people's stores.
Oh.
Great idea.
Wow,
To the
that is a good
customers.
idea. That is. So do you think this is a pretty good way to get the word out to
Excellent,
people?
because you go to the customers versus having them drive by and see it somewhere. Now you've actually shown some initiative in going to their house and show that you're interested. Fantastic.
Yeah, great job, guys. And hopefully you can have some more profits in the future if you keep on doing this. Yep. All right. Now, before we meet our final business partners, there's another money-making invention I want you to see. This object is something I think we all take for granted. That is until our writing instrument breaks during a very important test. Take a look.
Dear Inventoon Guy, your inventoons really stink. Oh!
Today's Inventoon is the pencil sharpener. Before the pencil sharpener, people had to sharpen their pencils with a knife. Thankfully, in 1897, a man named John Lee Love created the first pencil sharpener. It was a little box with gears. You put the pencil in, twisted it, and the gears would grind your pencil to a perfect point while the shavings stayed in the box. Unfortunately for some people, it took a little while to catch on.
Here are our last business owners, Beth and Savannah. So girls, tell me the name of your business.
Terrific Tees.
Terrific Tees. And what do you do with Terrific Tees?
We sell photo T-shirts.
And you can personalize it, and it's really cool.
That is really cool, and I see you guys are wearing some products right now. They look awesome. You guys put a lot of hard work into this. Why did you decide to decorate T-shirts and make photo T-shirts?
It's pretty easy as long as you have a computer, a scanner, a camera, and a printer. And all you do is buy some T-shirts, iron on transfer, take your picture, like transfer it to the iron it on, and poof, you have a T-shirt.
So we see that there's a little bit of equipment that's required to have in the beginning.
That's
you have
something
to
you
have
already had.
Right, something you already had at home, but the T-shirts themselves aren't too expensive, and so actually, if you have all the equipment, it's not too expensive to start. So it's a good thing.
Excellent.
So tell me a little bit more about it. Are these the iron-on transfers?
For dark T-shirts.
Oh, okay.
We have two that we can show.
Oh, you have two transfers in there?
Yeah.
So you actually are using people's personalized photos and putting them on T-shirts.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Who are you marketing this to?
Kids, adults, and mostly everybody.
Yeah.
So who are your customers this time?
We had mostly adults, and one kid.
Excellent. And how did you find those customers?
We went to Bueller's to sell the shirts. We set up a table.
Oh, good.
So it sounds a little bit labor-intensive. How much are you charging for this?
They're $10 each.
No, they're not.
Oh, do we have a price list here?
Yeah.
Oh, you have an order form and everything. Great job. I think these look excellent.
So people fill out what they want, and then, or tell you what they want. They give you the pictures, and then you put them on the shirts.
So do you buy the t-shirts for them?
Yeah.
And how much do those usually cost you?
They cost like.
We spend $15 on, or $10 on shirts.
Okay. And then you're charging enough to make a pretty good profit. And did you guys make a good profit?
Yeah.
We each got $24.
Oh my gosh. That's excellent for, I mean, how long? 2 weeks work?
Only 2 days.
Oh my gosh, so that goes pretty fast. Excellent, great job. So do you know anybody else that's doing the t-shirt decorating business, or do you kind of have have it all to yourselves?
A few other stores that I forget the name, but they make t-shirts. But another reason ours might be better is because we deliver, and it's probably cheaper.
And we personalize them.
Yeah.
That's excellent. They sound like they have a really good business going.
They sure do, and they found a unique way of marketing their business through the delivery method, which their competitors weren't doing.
We learned $80, all of it.
Oh my gosh. So do you feel like you had to work hard to get all this money?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It was pretty easy.
Oh, so I think maybe you're thinking maybe it's a little difficult. It's kind of easy, not too bad. So you guys have kind of different opinions about this. What was your favorite part, though?
Probably selling the t-shirts, because there wasn't really a reason, but it was really fun because, like, we got.
It's okay. It's probably fun to give someone something that's meaningful. I mean, if they can put a family photo on a t-shirt, they're going to be really happy about that.
Yeah.
It's probably really great to see their reaction.
My favorite part is actually designing what they want on the t-shirt, because we can be creative, and it's really fun.
Yes, I've noticed that is the theme with all these businesses. There's a lot of creativity. So we think you guys have done such an excellent job. Come on over. We have a little something for you.
Yeah.
We wanted to kind of reward all your hard work, because you guys did put in so much hard work, and you are now all successful entrepreneurs. So Chip, we have your Friday's Own Pro booklet to sign.
Thank you.
And we have medals for all of you. So congratulations, you are now Friday's Own Pros. There you go. And Chip, that booklet, you'll be immortalized on our shelf of Friday's Own Pros.
Nice to know.
And we have 2 more here. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. How do you think they did overall?
Fantastic. Everybody's walking away with a little money and some good experience.
And a snazzy medal. So good job, guys. Keep up the great work, and we're very, very proud of you. All right, I want you guys to look into this camera, see it right there, and tell everybody watching what they should do.
Take the Start Your Own Business Challenge.
Good job, that's right. We offered tons of helpful advice today, so what are you waiting for? When you get started, write to me and tell me about it. Now here's a look at our last invention for today. Someone created this hot item just to be annoying, but now it makes companies like Jay's and Frito-Lay's tons of money. Check it out.
Today's Inventune is potato chips. Did you know that potato chips started out as a prank? In 1853, a Native American man named George Crumb worked as a chef in a resort hotel in New York. He liked to cook people potatoes cut in thick slices and then fried. But one day a customer said, "These potatoes are too darn thick. I won't eat them." So, George cooked the dish again using thinner slices. But the customer said, "Still too darn thick. I won't eat them, I tell you." George got mad and decided to get his revenge. He cut the potatoes in slices as thin as he possibly could and fried them until they were hard and crunchy. When they were served to the customer, "These are the best potatoes I've ever had."
For more information about this show and having fun with other Friday Zone activities, log on to the Friday Zone website at www.fridayzone.org. You can answer the question of the week, sign up for challenges, play games, check out cool ideas, and send me mail. Sometimes kids want to make money because they have something special they want to buy, or they could make it and put it into a savings account. And then there are times when kids make money to help out a great cause, as these next girls did. Check it out.
We are raising money for Jill's House by doing a fashion show. Jill's House is a place where children who are really sick go to get special treatments. We did a raffle. Stores and other organizations donated the raffle prizes. We asked people to donate the goods and all the foods. You have to pay for the brownies and cookies. You're supposed to donate some money. Doing the fashion show made me feel good because I was helping other kids. Well, I would think it would be a lot more scarier to just enter a hospital, but when you go to Jill's House, you have all sorts of toys and things that would entertain you and make you feel welcome there.
And join the Zoom team!
Hi, my name is Kelsey, and this is the Friday Zone Community Calendar. Do you believe in magic? Then come to the Magic of Reading this Saturday at the Bartholomew County Public Library in Columbus. At 10:30, you can listen to a story, see live animals, and watch an amazing magic show. Charge! It's Elephant Awareness Week at the Indianapolis Zoo. Starting Monday, play Elephant Bingo, sit on an elephant bath, and watch the scales go crazy at the annual Elephant Weigh-In. Learn more about the planet you call home. Thursday, the Monroe County Public Library presents Earth Tales. Uncover Earth's mysteries as you hear stories of our planet and the people that live on it. For more information about these and other events, log on to our website at www.fridayzone.org.
Coming up next is our Spotlight Show. Enjoy this great episode of George Shrinks. And after the show, I'll see you back here for more Friday Zone. The Friday Zone will be right back after this great show. And now back to the Friday Zone. Welcome back into the zone. We have had a great time this week exploring all of the things kids can do to start their own businesses. Congratulations to all of our new business owners who shared with us earlier in the zone. Also, I hope to see some of you out there joining the ranks. Well, I'll see you back here next week for more interesting adventures. Until then, remember to enjoy every day, even with the challenges that may come your way. I'll see you next time in the Friday Zone. Good job, guys. Very proud.